Hakeem Taban.
Liv that don't got her headphones on, and we got our special guest, Mr. Brendan Fisher, up in here. We got a whole lot of shit to talk about, y'all. I got my two favorite white people here with me today.
9.
You know what I'm saying? What I said? What episode this was?
Episode 9.
Oh, it's 9. All right, cool. So I know everybody's been anticipating this topic because we've been talking about interracial love and dating, and you know I had to get the man for the plan up in here today. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all like, subscribe, Threeway in the morning. We got a whole lot to get into today. You want to introduce yourself to the people?
Yeah, Brendan Fisher from Rochester.
Okay. 585 in the house, even though we all
talk about,
you know. So you know, Liv, you know, we started talking about this couple weeks ago, you know what I'm saying? Because Liv always got her a black man too. Listen, down with the swirl, or whatever the case may be. So you know what? I'm like,
happens that way. I don't know.
It happens. So let's just get right into it. Because you know, Brendan, I knew you for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And every female I've seen you with has been of color. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
Do you? So what age was it where you realized this sound like a coming out question? Like, what age did you know that you know you like black girls? Like, how did that happen? How did that start?
Well, to be honest, I say age 13.
13.
I grew up in foster care.
Okay.
So my foster family was Jamaican. And,
hey, Wagwan.
Wagwan.
You know,
Okay.
you know,
Yeah.
But you know, my foster sisters, they played a big part of my life.
Okay.
And, you know, they used to always try to, like, when prom came, ball came, anything came that involved where you needed a female, like a date or you know, trying to teach you as a kid, they always brought somebody they knew.
Okay.
It was always a black girl.
Right.
You know
right.
what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
you know, that's where it all started.
He was like, "Oh,
Okay.
I like
So
that."
it was like
The way.
So what do you prefer? I mean, do you just date black girls, or is
Or are you
it
open-minded?
like
I try being open-minded. I ain't gonna lie to you. Once you go black, you never go back.
Uh-oh.
So it's just like
It's true. It's
I'm
true.
just
Liv, you
I don't
ever
know.
dated a white guy?
Nope.
No.
I don't see her being with a white
A
guy.
white guy. Like, how did that work though? Like, that's your own kind. See, it's a difference because you know, black people, I will say this, I will prefer to see a white guy with a black female. I know y'all about to start talking crazy, so
Nope.
let me tune in. If you look front, you can see all the comments and stuff on the screen.
Just be ready.
But
Oh yeah, change.
I'd rather see a white guy with a black female than a black guy with a white female. And that's only because I've never heard another white guy talk down on his race, on his own kind. Whereas if you see a black man with a white woman, our first reaction is, oh, he probably don't hate black women. And that's not necessarily always the case,
right.
or whatever it may be. But it's just like,
They definitely. I mean, they definitely. Not like they all, but like there's a stigma there with like black men being like, oh, black women are too angry. They're like they won't listen.
And I think,
they won't. They have like an attitude problem.
And that's deep rooted in self-hate. I
Right.
feel like if you can't date the other race without putting the other one down, then you may be doing it for the wrong reasons.
That's the thing. If you have everybody can have a preference. It's fine to have a preference,
But if you gotta
don't
say,
have
oh,
to,
I don't like white women because
Right.
black women ain't
shout
shit.
out to Marie.
Right.
She agrees. I just feel like it's just something within the black men community, and it's not fair for me to say that because I know your boyfriend's not like that, and I know it's other men that's not like that.
I'm the first white girl he's dated, so
Really? Ooh, so yeah. So how do your parents like? How do your family feel?
at first they was confused.
They was
You know,
confused.
they was confused.
Well, what type of black woman was you bringing home? Because you know you HUD certified. We gonna get back into that in a little while.
Ratchet of the ratchet.
Ratchet of the
I was talking
ratchet. Ghetto booty.
hood ratchet.
Hood ratchet. So of course. And you know, we also be thinking too, like, you know, you bring a black person home to your family, like how your family feel. They looking at y'all like, oh my God. Like, what about you?
I mean, my immediate family has never had an issue with it. They've never said anything. They've never, I don't know. It was never,
You just brought a boyfriend
it was
home.
never a
That's
thing.
it.
Yeah, it was never a thing.
But do you think they might low key have an issue?
No,
Like, you don't think? Well, you grew up in
not
the
my
city.
exact. Yeah,
It's
not
different.
my
Y'all both
parents.
grew up in the inner city though.
But wait, let me stop
Okay, wait, stop. What's
because
going
all right, so I grew up in foster care. So when I met my family, you know, I was already a full-blown teen.
Okay.
You know, so they were more suburban, going to work every day. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like a different type of regimen.
When you met
you already had a full personality before you.
I already had a full personality. I was wearing the Nietzsche jeans. With
biological.
You know what I'm saying? G-Unit sneakers, Rockaware velours.
G-Unit.
You know, so I was already turned a certain way.
Okay.
So when I came, like, I was
kind of Malibu's most wanted. Don't be hating.
Fake chain, all that. I'm telling you, the little dragon. But like it is different when, you know, I was nervous to meet my family.
Okay.
So the girl I was talking to at the time, I was like, "Yo, you want to come with me?"
Yeah.
And she was hood of the hood.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like hood of the hood. So it was kind of like a when I walk in the building and they're like, "Oh, this is Brendan."
Okay.
You know, this is your son Brendan, and everybody looking like
who?
What
the fuck?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
where the fuck you find her at?
I swear to God.
On the inner loop or some shit. Like,
and I had a comment. She said, I feel like people be forgetting that the color of people's skin has nothing to do with their personality.
That's a fact.
And that's what I have, like, preference versus expectations, because people, like, sometimes black men will say they want to date a white woman because they want somebody submissive. They want someone who's going to listen, who isn't angry, because, like, the stereotype or whatever. And it's like, I'm not the one.
I was about to say,
I am not that bitch.
You ever had a man like be like, "Bitch, go make me a sandwich" or some shit? Like, you think I'm white? I'm just gonna suck your dick when you feel like it and make you a sandwich. If I was white, I would be offended. Like, bitch, what you?
I mean, no, I've never had that, because I don't think I put off that energy. I think I squash that real quick when you meet me.
Yeah,
but I dare a motherfucker to say something.
But I mean, with you too, you a fly white boy. You put yourself together. Do you see like a lot of women or black women flock to you because they feel like, oh, he gonna get my credit right, his credit straight, we got money, he balling. I mean,
you know, no, I get a lot of stereotypes. But to be honest, I get a lot of like feedback from their families. Like,
okay,
that's where I've been put in the most weirdest situations. It's never the person.
What's a weird situation? You ain't got to name names. Or what's the weirdest situation?
Drop the government.
So I had seen this one girl. Boom, got her. Boom, we talking. You know.
Boom.
And it came to the point where her family was coming from the south to come up here.
Okay.
And they were at Genesee Park throwing a little, you know, family get together and you know, a little family reunion.
A quick one too, yeah.
So my boy Lorenzo at the time, you know,
shout out to him.
You know, shout out Lorenzo. He
can we click on the comments, like get them bigger? They
that's as big as I get.
Oh, that's as big as it.
No, we can show one.
We can show them. It don't matter. My bad.
You can't pin them.
Yeah, you could pin them. It say show.
Oh yeah, it shows it on the thing. Right.
Hey, shout out to Brittany.
Shout out to Brittany.
We always watching. We love her.
But so Lorenzo was like, "Yo, I'll go to the park with you," because I was nervous.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, this is the first relationship I was getting in with a black female. So meeting the family is something you got to do.
Right.
You know? So I brought Lorenzo, and we walking through the park. We parked on the other side because I was nervous. We walking through the park. When I tell you, the whole family ran up with so much happiness and picked Lorenzo up and started spinning him in a circle. Like, oh my God, he's so handsome. Like, sort of, and I'm standing on the side, like, and she like, no, that's not him.
That's
the white
crazy.
Swear to God. So it was like,
you know what? I can relate to that. I had a situation. My sister, I don't mean to be telling her business, but she dated a white guy, and she was like, "Oh, meet my boyfriend." I was like, "Stop playing. Get that white man out of the camera." I know it's him. I said, "Oh,
you."
And I guess you just don't expect it. It was just it was a quick reaction, but he cool though.
So what did they do? Like after she was like, "Nah, that ain't him. This is my man right here."
They just.
Oh, there was no hug for you.
So there was, I mean, it was like awkward at first, but they ended up embracing it. You know what I'm saying? You know, the jokes come with families.
Black people not gonna embrace you too much unless you got a little bit of swagger to you. They be like, all right, he a little seasoned, he from around the way. You know what I'm saying? He know what's up. So you said you was wearing that Nietzsche and you was doing all this and all that. How did you like officially get your black card? I already been told you had your black card since we was in high school.
I accept my black card. That doesn't mean I'm going to say the N-word.
We gonna get there. We gonna get there in a minute. But it's just like, you know, how was it official? They was like, all right, you pumping some black pussy. You know, you around the way. Is that just what it is?
So like when you say black card, you mean like getting accepted?
Like,
you're
like,
invited to the barbecue. You're cool with the people.
Or you know, if you're invited to the barbecue, you down for us for life. Cause you can't come around a family barbecue if we don't fuck with you. But
they touch you on the grill, you real good.
We ain't gonna try. You say you push.
I use seasoning. I
do. I cook my.
He's a seasoner.
He's a seasoner.
But it's just like what I'm saying is what was it like getting that acceptance like from other black people? I guess I never imagined until us having this conversation like, wow, it must be really like difficult to be like a white person that identifies, you know, with black people and things like that, because if it's not about how your family feel, and then it's like, okay, you have to fit into not only one box now, two of them, and it's like, okay, I have to make sure I'm accepted this way and I'm accepted this way. So it's kind of like, where do you, I feel like black people that get considered like Oreos, they have that like problem too, where it's not as like
until real life hit them.
Yeah, like, and you know what I'm saying? Because I can talk to both of y'all and y'all don't act black to me. It's a you act yourself. Now, if it was, we can tell the difference. Black people can tell the difference.
You can tell if it's superficial or
genuine. Yeah.
Oh my God, there's so many bitches from Greece, little fucking
girls
from Greece
God.
who swear they're hood.
Any
like,
interracial
I'm not
couple
even
on J
hood.
Street.
And I'm from the city.
You from Spencerport, but your baby dad from Hudson. Like, I'm confused. Like,
Like
how we?
It's like they saw an episode of Power and went with it.
And they're the ones who scream the N-word.
Yeah, like,
and that's what I'm like, ugh, cringy, not cool. Because it's not even like you're even from the hood. Just because your baby dad is black does not make you certified. Exactly, don't make you certified. Like, I don't know if you're, I don't know, got some racist ass suburban parents, and just no.
Oh, well, let's get into the comments. Brittany said my family kind of had the same reaction when my sister started dating a Puerto Rican. A little bit. But
I have somebody who commented on mine. Shout out Vivian. When I got with my oldest kid's dad, some of his family members had a big issue with me being Puerto Rican and not being black.
Well, you know, I feel like Puerto Ricans are already y'all are black. Y'all black. Y'all say nigga. And y'all already considered black, so I don't think it's as if he was like a Spanish poppy straight from Puerto Rico, like hola mami, we'd be like, but you know, I think it's the same thing. If you have a little bit of seasoning to you, it's not, you know, with that way. We got a lot of comments.
Y'all showed
they love this topic, huh?
Yeah. Javon said, honestly, I only dated one white girl, and we didn't work because of morals and views. Ooh, let's talk about
that's the thing.
So, because you can definitely still be racist and date people of color.
You can fetish. It ain't love.
Yeah, exactly. And you can still, even if it's not like a fetish, but you can still think you're superior.
Yeah,
you're smarter. You're better. Like, you're always gonna be.
You can still hold those views
above.
That came back from slavery, though. Honestly, they was like fantasizing fucking black women. Y'all, you know, was fucking us, but then you
Jungle
know, turn
Fever?
around where her not Jungle Fever, down with the swirl. But then it was like, okay, you still a slave and you still gonna, you know, do whatever. So like, what's your views on certain like Black Lives Matter and things like that? What about the All Lives Matter thing? Because you are white. You know what I'm saying?
No.
I don't like. First, let me just shout out my boy Jared Williams. He put me on the Pooh Shiesty and Big 30.
All right.
So
shout out to him.
You know what I'm saying?
Each one teach one.
But no, I'm all for the Black Lives Matter movement. As far as when somebody says all lives matter, I feel like they're trying to create self-importance within a movement to try and preach for themselves instead of preaching for somebody else. So they're trying to involve themselves. Because
we're not saying y'all lives don't matter, but y'all don't get killed.
But
y'all don't get killed like we do. You know what I'm saying?
So I feel like being on both ends of the fence, like I've been around white people that, you know, smile in your face, hold the door for you, say hi and all that. And then as soon as you're gone, here come the jokes, here come the stereotypes, here come the, you know, and that's why I really distance myself. You know what I mean? I believe a lot of things, even in both cultures, that is said is stereotyped. And that's what keeps certain racism, you know, going on.
And that's what's up, because most white people won't admit that. They won't admit those side jokes,
or they won't check their family members.
You know, your racist step uncle who, you know,
I'll say some shit. I'll say some shit.
I know you will. I know for a fact you will.
You know you gonna win, Liv.
I dare a family member to say some shit around me. I've dealt with that one. It wasn't a family member. It was like an an extended, like somebody, like a brother of a new husband in the family, like whatever. Okay. So I came with my boyfriend who was black to, like, we were having like a little picnic party thing. And like, I didn't even notice it at first. My mom told me later, and my cousin told me that the brother and his wife or whatever, when I like came and sat at the table with my boyfriend, they kind of like, they like looked and they like got up and left, and then they was kind of just like very distant the whole time.
Not that they got up and left.
And I didn't fucking realize, because I'm like not even thinking about that.
Yeah. Right.
And they're the only ones out of the entire extended family that would ever even do anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
And
Hakeem, they say you spitting facts.
Shout out to Avery. Shout out to Avery.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So, like, what do y'all do, like, when y'all go out in public with your significant
But
others?
if I would have noticed that, I would have said some shit right
If you would have knew.
I didn't know.
And y'all get the condescending looks. I know it's a lot of...
I don't give a fuck.
I know, right?
To be honest, I really don't.
Grab her ass a little harder.
At the end of the day, if I, like, no lie, like, not even on no cocky shit. Like, I've been on dates before where I'll see, like, selective... It's always the older class white people, like, giving the looks.
Yeah.
They can't stop looking.
They can't, yeah.
But I don't take it personal. What I'll do is I'll ask the waiter for their check. You know what I'm saying? I'll pay for that.
Word. I know that's right.
Like, shit, but, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like,
you know, it don't bother you. You're probably used to it now.
I'm used to it.
You're used to it now.
I've been in like an elevator when people were like, black people were like saying shit about me and my boyfriend or whatever, and
saying shit like what?
Mumbling shit. And yeah, I was with I forget who I was with. I was with a friend too. And they mumbled some shit. They were like, "Oh, I need to get off this elevator," or something. And I was just like,
of racism is just so
it's
silly.
What the fuck?
It's crazy.
I hate when they act so surprised. Like, we've been here for a while, baby.
Yeah, we have. We definitely have.
At this point, you got to get used to it.
Yeah, we do. I think that with you in your situation, like I said, if we had more black men that stood up for us and spoke up for us and actually could say, I love black women, my preference is my preference, like and it wouldn't just be whereas, like I said, if I was to see him with a black, I'm like, all right, he's flagged out, go ahead, get you a little butter.
I do like, I have like a love and hate relationship with the label interracial couple.
So what do we need to label it then? Let's talk about
I wish it didn't have to have a label.
Wish it was just a couple.
I wish it was just a couple. Like,
couple.
But this is the other side of it. I can appreciate the struggle of getting to this point.
Yeah.
Because at one point that was against the law. Like, that was written in our law.
Y'all would be stoned.
That interracial,
a
white person and black person cannot get married, shouldn't be together, blah blah. That was written, so I can appreciate now. Like, I see why and it's the same thing with like black couple, black love.
Yeah,
I wish there didn't have to be a label. Yeah, but
unfortunately, it's not the norm.
I appreciate right, because it wasn't the norm. There's all these stereotypes against it. It was against the law. Whatever. I can appreciate the label.
I got you.
And I think that goes back to Black Lives Matter too, because it's not, like you said, it's not that all lives don't matter or whatever.
Right.
But when historically it's been shown that black people have been lynched and killed and all like everything, even still, cops and shit, you need to bring attention to that group of people to say that their lives matter, because white people's lives have always mattered.
That's a fact.
That's the difference. Like, if you kill a white person, if a white person kills a white person, the white on white crime, they are gonna go to jail.
All right.
Your allies can never live be snapping.
They do, but see, that's the thing. Like, I never dated a white man or did anything with them or whatever. Once you go white.
Yeah. I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
You had a little. What was the thing? Once you go white.
Oh, once you go white, you done right.
Oh, we done right. So let's talk about that, because
can I say something real quick though? Real quick, right? And one thing about that, like the elevator situation, right? Being in an interracial couple, you get it from both sides of the fence too.
Yeah, you
do. You know what I mean? From the black community and the white community. Because automatically they suspect you to be a poser. Or stealing a culture.
Ooh, let's talk about the culture.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like culture vultures, stuff like that. Now, when it comes to movements that's trying to create progression in the future, I've always lived off of actions speak louder than words.
That's a fact.
You get what I'm saying? So
if y'all not tuned in, y'all need to be tuned the fuck in.
Come to
Like I could sit in a crowd and scream at the top of my lungs, but so many people talking at once, I'm not really going to be heard.
Right.
So through my actions and how I carry myself every day is where I create the change.
And you give back to the community. I done seen it. You know what I'm saying? I've watched you, you know what I'm saying, throughout the years. So I can only, if I was to be with a white person, with a white man, I can only be with somebody that knows the struggle. You know what I'm saying? That they won't know the immediate struggle, but they'll use their platform, you know what I'm saying, to speak up for certain things that we go through and things like that. Javon said, I got away from someone that I considered a bro because he was white and didn't say anything to one of his white friends that called me an N-word. Ooh, let's talk about that.
Yeah, see, like some you pretend to be an ally and then you say some shit and it's like, oh, you're not really about that.
You really not
Brittany
for me.
asked, me or you, can we see ourselves dating a white person? I can if they have those views, but behind them, it can also, you know, speak up for me. And, you know, you can't be riding the fence because there's some white people when you have your friends or things like that, they ride the fence like, you know, yeah, I get it, but I'm still this way. And also, you know, we're talking about white stereotypes and fetishes and things like that. White men hung like black men? Like, I need to know.
I guess.
Wait, what?
Is they hung? That's a stereotype. Like, we don't. Look, I'm gonna get right to it. I don't know.
I mean, I think that's a stereotype. I think there's
stereotype.
black people with little dicks,
I
and I think there's white people with big
that.
dicks.
Y'all might not like. If you want to put the rumor to shame, I mean, you best friends with my ex. You can
hit her up.
We can real quick. For me, y'all might not like me. It's gonna be a no. Only reason is I can't pretend to be pro-black and promote black love and preach about generational wealth and preach about the effects of colorism and this deep hatred for heavy melanated skin and then marry a white woman and have biracial children.
That's true, because what
you can't do both.
No, it's kind of contradicting.
I was a little confused with Childish Gambino. I was like, damn, he's so pro-black. His wife is
because
white.
why can't you be both?
You could be both. You can be both, but it's like a small percentage of y'all that's both. You got to think of the bigger picture. It's not really. It's a lot of black women that get with Puerto Ricans or white men because they want their kids to be cute or they want their kids to be lighter skin, things like that. So it's a small majority of y'all that can actually really do both. That gets a small actual majority of black men.
I guess I can understand that. If you're dating anyone for a reason like that, either an image thing, like, oh yeah, I like black guys though, or like I want my kids to be lighter skin, like I don't want them to be really dark type shit, that's an issue.
Marlon said you can't talk black and sleep white. Fuck that.
All right.
So okay.
Shout out to Marlon.
Let's get into it. So
I mean, but I appreciate black love.
You do,
and I'm not.
I've never even seen you with a white man.
It's just for me. I can't do it because I'll be advocating hard.
Yeah.
For building generational wealth with the underappreciation of black women.
I have to know my white men, like I said.
Like, sir, you lied.
I think you. I personally think you can do both. I think you can be pro black love and also love who.
That's just like saying a cop could be Black Lives Matter and, you know,
they
still be. I'm not saying that they can't, but it is a small majority. It's a very small percentage.
You gotta expect the looks too. Be like, well, were you lying?
You know, it comes, you know, with all of that. So we were talking about like culture vulture and things like that. Like I said, you know, y'all are pretty much in the black community, been in the inner city, you know, and I'm sure you get a whole bunch of looks like this the fly white boy from Facebook, the famous one and things like that. Or what kind of criticism do you get like with that? Do people think like, oh, you trying too hard to be who you are?
Not I want to say in my own city, but I say like when I'm in Atlanta, like when me and the bros was out in Atlanta for
shout
his birthday, you know what I mean? Shout out Unc and all them and Twin and everybody. Like when we was out in the A, you know, we was really doing it up. So it was like all eyes on us, you know, the $10,000 sections, the 15 bottles coming at once.
And that's how they really give it up.
You know, the crazy, like we was living that lifestyle and being the only, you know, when you in a section, you standing on a table. So you're overlooking everybody. The only other person standing on the table was Benny the Butcher.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's his crowd from Buffalo and it's our crowd from Rochester.
The one that got the shot?
Yeah.
Okay. Shout out to Benny Buff.
So he was next. So the looks, when I was looking through the crowd, you know, I'm like in foresight, like everything. So here's this white boy with 7 chains on, dripped out.
Right.
The females are more the ones that go off of their emotions and attraction.
Uh-huh.
The men are more like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah,
he got all the chains.
Right.
He got all the, you know what I'm saying? So it's the negative and the positive that come with it.
I'd like to make a point about appropriation versus appreciation.
Okay.
Because I do think that while braids I don't think look that great on white people, I think it depends on the kind of white person you are.
Okay.
Like if you grew up in the hood, if you know where those hairstyles came from, what they were used. I mean, like, slaves used to like braid like escape routes in
it's
like
very
their
ancestral.
braids.
It's not just a hairstyle.
And it's like protective hairstyle. So it's not just a hairstyle. And if you can recognize, same thing with dreads.
Yeah.
Because I used to have dreads.
Oh God.
If people don't know,
oh my God.
If people don't know, I used to have dreads. I had dreads for about 2 years,
and I almost had to beat up a bitch in school because she was talking shit about them.
She was looking at me funny, and Naisha was ready to,
and I had to punch her dumbass like
for little old me. But it's I guess I can understand from an outsider looking in.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know who that person is. Like, you don't know if they're fronting, if they're appropriating. But if you know also the struggle of that kind of hairstyles being accepted now, like the shit that black girls used to get for having braids, for having their fro, for having just your natural hair out and it not being accepted professionally.
Okay.
I think if you can know that and you can say that, you're like, that's like an appreciation thing. Cause like, am I really going to tell anybody how to wear their hair? Not really. I don't really give a fuck. But
so Janae said, shout out to our viewers. I think it's a thing, to having a opinion that you can relate to. People usually reject what they can't understand. That's a fact. Sure. And I think that's why I wouldn't like.
I don't date suburban people because of that. They're just kind of corny, and I don't really,
relate to that. Back to the hair thing. I think that it's things that will look right on your hair that ain't gonna look right on mine. And
that's why I said I don't think it looks good.
So we had a girl that we went to high school with. Shout out to her, and she does hair. And I think that's how we started the conversation. She does hair. She's pretty much urban, like y'all, whatever the case may be. She, I believe, dates black men or whatever. So she made a post like, oh, a lot of bitches don't want to get their hair done by me because I'm white. And she does weaves and braids and things like that. Mm-hmm. Whereas I wish I screenshotted it because I liked the comments. I got what she was saying. The delivery was definitely the fuck off. It was definitely off. Mm-hmm. But a few people got on there, and one of them was right. I agree with like a little bit by what you're saying, but I think what was more so people wasn't coming to her because she need more work.
And it's also like Janae said, who you can relate to.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna know off rip if I was black, that a white girl could do my hair.
Right.
You know what? You're right, because I agree with you. I'm the same way with my hair, or even getting a haircut. I would never go to the white
use
barber.
Oil, y'all don't. You know what I'm saying? But
I feel like they wouldn't know how to even deal with my hair texture.
I think they could, but you would have to know. You'd have to know.
My bias would be like, I need to go to the hood black guy.
Yeah.
Or the Puerto Rican. I'm safe with them.
Yeah, So, okay, so we was talking about this a lot, and this is a big one because I tell her she could say the N-word. I know I'm ready for the criticism. Bring it on, y'all. Bring it the fuck on. I'm ready for the criticism.
Naisha's out here telling white people they can say the N-word.
I'm not telling all white people they can say the N-word. Hell no. But
no.
Do you say it?
No.
If you don't say it,
there we go. There we go.
Let me say something. No. I don't say it, but it's like say I'm listening to a song and we turn, it's me and the bros in the car, and
it might come out
in the song like that.
Rapping.
But as far as like verbally, like we're in a conversation and I just come out and say it, or we're in public, I just come out and say it. Or to be honest, I don't even think about it.
Yeah,
me either.
It don't.
It doesn't. It's not a want for me. Mm-hmm. I feel like a lot of white people be wanting.
Thanks for the support.
They
y'all.
want to say it so bad, and it's like I just don't really.
I mean, if y'all was to say it, I wouldn't get mad. We go back and forth about it. I just be like, just say it. But no, she won't. And I respect the fact that you don't say it. Because my grandmother died when she was 88 years old, and she never said it. Never said it at all. Whereas we're Black, I know I shouldn't say it. You know what I'm saying? But it's so much used as a term of endearment. I get on World Star and see white people fighting. They be like, yeah, nigga. I be like, wait.
But you know what would be crazy is always the ones who be like, oh, I don't support Black Lives Matter, or
that are saying
they don't think white privilege does exist, but you want to shout nigga.
Right. Yes.
You got to do both if you are going to do it.
Right. Yeah.
You got to have the same energy. Because it seems like you only want to do things when it's in your favor.
And I'm sure the bros don't say nothing, they don't feel no type of way if y'all in this, you in the song and you say it or whatever the case may be. It wouldn't bother me if you said it.
They be getting turned. Like my boy on the live right now, he trying to play games, talk about say how you be saying the N-word. No.
I mean, I just feel
I say neighbor.
She
in
do
the song.
I told the white girls that I used to work with. They said that we was driving. Some song came on. They said nigga. I said, now my friend, I told them a long story about how you and I say it and you say neighbor. One day we was just at my house chilling, watching whatever song it was. She was like, neighbor.
You said,
was like,
what the fuck you said?
So what? So she said it again. I said, Nate. She was like, yeah, I don't say it at all. And I'm like, okay. And ever since then, you know what I'm saying? They've been using it. I think as a Black person, for me, to get mad at a white person, it's a word. So you know
the intent.
It's about how you say it. It's like if you be like, "What up, bitch?" or "You bitch." Like it's how you use the word. But if I'm gonna get mad at anybody, I'm gonna get mad at myself and get mad at my counterparts for using it, because we know where the fuck it came from. We know the amount of stress it was used upon it, how much my grandmother ever said,
For me, I want to use it even more because I feel like white people don't want you to use it, and they say, well, I don't think anyone should say it. Well, now I'm going to say it more.
No, they say it at home. Remember white chicks? He was like, well,
I'm going to make you
nobody's around.
Well, I am, I guess, one of those white people that kind of thinks that it shouldn't be used.
I'm sorry, it's the rebellion in me. I'm going to say it more now.
Right. But it's because, like grandma said, or like Naisha's grandma, like for that older generation, it's like a word of pain.
Yeah.
It's always been used against them, and they like lived through that era where it was like neighbors only on a sign somewhere.
Yeah.
Which I get the individuality of, a certain person, maybe they could say it like a white person.
Because now like nigga is interchangeable for like dude,
homie,
man.
Yeah,
my nigga, my dude, my nigga, like nigga, like.
But I also, but like knowing the historical background of it and the pain that white people cause Black people by saying it is why I'm like, I don't think white people should say it. But I also kind of wish that it wasn't used at all.
I mean, we turned our pain into passion,
right?
And I think that's what
which I can appreciate too. You accept that word, like you've taken control over it now.
Yeah, now I can say it and you can't.
Right. So
and I want to make that
I get that. Like I get that, but I do get also the pain that was associated with the word just for like older people and shit. Like we've never lived through that.
Yeah.
So I don't think we really get it.
No one can really say it.
But
I think
it is what it is. It's
I think that
over.
with like, okay, so a couple years ago we went out to SUNY Cortland because my cousin was going there, and we went to the Big Sean concert. Now DJ Mustard was there. He was spinning some tunes. Now this is a predominantly white upper class school or whatever. My nigga came on. Why it was that year? Why Jesus was back in 2015. And so I sat back. Yeah, that was a setup song. And I was fucking livid because it was like their chance. They was drunk. My nigga. They was having the fucking time of their life.
Did you say that was a setup song?
It was a setup song because you be looking, and it was like the whole crowd. Like it's probably out of 200 kids here, maybe if 20 of them was Black, if that. So majority of the crowd just like, is saying it, but I feel like we listen to a lot of rap music and we listen to things like that. I feel like with artists that's trying to cross over. Like, I'm not talking about mixtapes or things like that that's trying to get on, and y'all want white people to stream y'all music. Yeah, Jazz know, yes the fuck they was my nigga, everything. And I was just like,
you probably were like,
they gonna have to jump us
it's
because
loud here.
yeah, like they was and didn't give a fuck. I can't stand with that. But I feel like musical artists, you know, and things like that, if y'all don't want people to say it, but y'all want these people, for example, Lil Wayne, a lot of white people listen to him and things like that. But if y'all don't want people to say it, or it's a problem, it's a setup, why are y'all trying to cross over? Because that's where the money at. So it's like, okay, are you gonna, do they get a pass to say it in the music? Do they don't? Because if I'm telling you, if you telling me maybe Drake your favorite artist or somebody like that, he say nigga all the time. How do you?
I don't think no white person should say it at all.
Okay.
I feel like the word itself, you know how they say like history tends to repeat itself, right? In order for that to happen, you got to keep a part of history relevant. But the way that you change history is by not forgetting what happened in history.
That's a fact.
So the way that you flip up the word to make it an urban language, it also keeps relevant where it stems from.
That's a fact.
You get what I'm saying? So it gives you that pride as you say it. You know,
that's what I was saying. But as a white person, knowing that
person,
like the
not,
white history about it, I don't feel right saying.
So more of the story is,
but power to y'all for taking.
But the thing is,
for taking control of it. You know.
So how do you feel when your friends be like, you can say it? Because I know people say it. I know people tell you like you could.
I don't say it, but I ain't gonna lie. My first fight in jail was because a white boy said it.
Really? You fought a white boy?
I popped on a white boy because he said it.
And the kind of
you get what I'm saying?
This is the type of white man y'all could date, y'all ladies. You single?
I felt violated, huh?
You single?
Yeah, I'm single.
Oh, he's single. You ain't know he's single, y'all.
But nah,
close up.
So okay, you got kids, or whatever. How
many kids do you have?
3.
Oh, okay.
So you probably gonna have some biracial kids. I had bought her a couple months ago a little doll head to practice braiding. You can't be dating black people and you don't know how to braid on the scalp. You know what I'm saying? So what are, and this is another thing, I feel so bad for like biracial kids, because it's like, how y'all gonna teach y'all kids, the ones that's mixed, what bracket, like, to, that's something you could think about. You already got kids now, so it's just like, how are you gonna have them identify? Because they're gonna fight a lot with themselves. They're gonna fight in school. It's like an inner thing. Which box you gonna fit in? To be honest,
I feel like it just comes natural. Like when you know how like we were talking about culture vultures and stuff like that, and you were talking about the braiding. I believe a lot of when you say the word hood, it's really not an image. Hood is more of a struggle in an environment that you're stuck in. So with that comes certain things like fashion. I'll give you an example. When I came home from prison and I was in a parole shelter, I knew I ain't have money like that. So I bought something that was decent that I could wear for more than one day. It's not flamboyant, but I don't look bummy. You get what I'm saying? So you might look at the outside looking in like back then it was the Griffies. Remember Griffies?
Oh yeah, when they came out.
You know what I'm saying? With
the
time
moving
hoodie,
fast.
You know, so you might look like, oh, he trying.
Yeah.
But it's not flamboyant. So it's not like I'm baller trying. You know what I'm saying? I'm just living within the struggle, but I'm trying to look decent.
That's a fact.
For more than one day without people knowing.
I like how you said that.
You get what I'm saying?
You see yourself through art. That's your art.
You're from the hood. People don't understand that, because me and Mercy had a conversation. I was like, I'm from the hood. She's like, you not from the hood. Bitch, I am from the hood. I'm from the hood. I'm not a hood bitch. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't a hood rat.
Yeah, but I'm definitely from the street. I'm from the Lower
East.
East. I'm from Barcelona.
I'm not from the hood. That's not what I'm saying. I was saying that for
you know what I'm saying? It's a difference when you, like you said, from the hood. I like
but with kids, I feel like they're going to pick it up as they go. You know, what you expose them to is how they turn out. You know, the more and more things you bring around them, they start to pick up on. So when it comes to fashion or finding themselves, or, you know, each kid has a different thing they're into, whether it's video games, whether it's sports, whether it's fashion, whether it's music videos, whether it's sneakers. You get what I'm saying? And I believe every kid is going to have a struggle growing up when it comes to school and crowds. And really it's just helping them find what they like.
You know, at the end of the day,
gravitate.
you just got to tell them to be themselves. And you're gonna have people that be like, oh, you think you this, and you acting like this, or you acting like that. But I was reading Alicia Keys' book, because y'all know I love Alicia Keys, and she's biracial, and she basically talked about being
Is she
young.
black and white?
She's black and white. Her mother is white, and her dad is black.
It shows. It shows.
Yeah. But
I thought she was, I don't know, Hispanic or something.
You know what? She could pass for that.
Yeah, she could. But she was basically talking about in the book how Nah, I'm from the hood, but my daddy raised me in the house.
Brittany.
Shout out to daddy keeping her in the house because now she out of control. Not playing. But yeah, she was just talking about her different struggles and having to, you too white for this
and you're too black
and
for this.
Too black for that. But
well, so this is
because we're gonna talk about some white boy fetishes. Soon.
Well, okay, I want to talk about the kids for a second because when Drake's child came out in the shit. Hang on. Don't.
Yeah.
Because, Drake's child came out. We all know
Drake want to be black though. He is black. Let me not say that.
Exactly.
I'm not, but don't get it twisted. He be
half.
with the patois.
I know he wasn't.
He wanted to be blacker.
Raised.
Listen, but when watching him from Degrassi and his whole personality did a 180 the minute he got into the rap game, and I feel like that's not really you.
That was an acting job.
No, I mean like off camera.
His mama had a fool.
His influctuation, his tone, the way he spoke was
so maybe Drake's not the best example,
yeah.
but
his son.
Is it right to say that someone's not black enough to say something when they are in fact?
He is though. He can say it. I don't care.
Can his child say it?
I mean,
Sure. It depends on how.
It depends. His son is going to be growing up in the suburbs with money and things like that.
So he's going to suburban interracial kids can't say
I'm not saying I don't think that he's going to appreciate where to work. He's going to. First of all, he primarily lives with his white mother too, and that's with Drake. He primarily lived with his white mother, so you're taking on a lot of more of your Caucasian, you know what I'm saying, background. Is it fair to say that Drake wasn't going through the struggle, and that's what everybody was trying to say? You did not go through the fucking struggle, my nigga. You was on fucking Degrassi. You had an acting job. Your mama had a pool. That ain't no motherfucking struggle. We had to blow up pools for family dining.
He was making like 10K an episode.
We didn't have nothing, no pool sprinkler.
Exactly. Okay, so I think that's why everybody was saying, and I think it was a shock because he got caught up with that porn star. Drake really want to be more. I think with him, he want to embrace that black side. Now it's that the patois and the Jamaican wagwan, like sir.
My thing with biracial people is I believe in the one drop rule. But you can tell who's culturally black if you know what that means.
Yeah,
you can tell. All right, you hang with more black people. You at the Black Lives Matter protests. You pro black. You usually date black
because we be out here in the trenches. Me and my friend, we be out every week. We've been on the news twice this year. Shout out with our fucking. We've been on the news a couple
twice.
Times.
They got us with our signs.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying.
Shout out to Alex. I love her. She be out there too.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
So. I was out there with her and her older sister.
Really?
Who's in like her mid 30s, has like 3 kids. She drove us to the protest when they were tear gassing people. We was all running, like dying, tearing, so couldn't breathe. It was crazy.
I wasn't there.
Love you, bitch.
All right, you be out traveling the world.
I wasn't there because I felt like some people. I felt like the cause is perfect, but I feel like a lot of people that was there was bandwagoning.
It was a lot of white people there.
The more it went on, the numbers went down.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
It was a lot of white. It was more white people there than black people, and it was definitely a little like damn. And it's like all these people that sit up on fucking Facebook all day long, you know what I'm saying, and do certain things. This is y'all community. This is the place that y'all live in. The police fucking killed this man. You know what I'm saying? They killed fucking George Floyd. Like, what are y'all gonna be out here doing? So it kind of confused me a little bit that we have more white people out here standing up for a cause than
well, you do have to take into consideration that sometimes that could have something to do with the fact that those white people have the means to do that. A car, time off of work.
We all had time off of work. It's COVID. COVID, ain't nobody fucking working. It ain't no excuse because you know what? When our ancestors they have shit,
people are wearing.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't have shit, but they motherfucking feet and no motherfucking shoes on. They was still getting to where they was going fighting for things. So I think it's a type of excuse, a little bit. But I mean, with the culture appropriation thing, I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, we can smell it out of you if it's organic, if that's how you is organically, or you
trying faking it.
You know, that's like you trying to put on like.
Alex said Black Lives Matter.
Always like Bad Baby and Whoa Vicky. Like who the fuck? Where y'all come from?
She's so funny.
Ooh, that girl. Whoa Vicky is just.
I think she's a little off in the head though.
Oh, she's definitely a little slow.
It's like,
okay.
You know,
she can be slow, but good goddamn bitch, she can't even like speak.
Yeah,
I'm just like, can you just?
They say nigga.
I don't
I
think
know.
she say it.
I
Does
think.
she?
I bet she say it.
Does she?
I don't
She
know.
is a
Let me unfollow her.
rat little something.
I don't even think she hood rat. She come from this.
Oh,
She
well,
comes
then
from
she a
this.
faking bitch.
So before we get out, and we've been just talking for 50 minutes. That's crazy. So all right. So Brendan, let's talk about the differences between white men and black men and y'all fetishes and shit like that. So ladies, listen up. If y'all trying to get y'all Brad instead of a Daquan,
oh no.
listen up. Because this is so but you've been with white women before too. Two. Okay.
Two.
All right, talk about that. What's the difference?
To be honest, there is no difference between a white man and a black man.
Okay.
It's literally just character.
Yeah.
Character.
You get what I'm saying?
Which can
Like,
differ from
any
every
race,
person.
any race. So it's like there's assholes everywhere. There's people that's distrustworthy everywhere. There's people that mislead everywhere.
Yeah. Oh,
you
yeah.
get what I'm saying?
So he's saying men ain't shit in all races. Is basically what he just said.
You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's really not like a culture thing because I have females ask me all the time. Like I always wonder what it was like to be with a white man or white men treat women different. Like that's not true. That's not true.
It's
you
not
get
true.
What I'm saying? It's not.
So
true.
I need to stay with Daquan.
You need to
That's
stay
what you're
with
saying.
Daquan.
Don't get me.
You
a
should
Brad.
Or
stay
you
with
need to go find
whoever
your-
respects
Jake.
you.
Of
Right,
course,
exactly.
of course.
You know, whoever's not an asshole. Because you can be with a white guy who's an asshole. You could be with a
Thanks.
black
Right.
guy who's an asshole.
Thanks, Sierra.
You know what I mean? 'Cause
Yeah.
I have friends that are black that been in relationships for 10 plus years, and they're great
And
guys. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's not a race bound thing,
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I also know white people.
Wait, hold on,
The whole
hold on,
black
hold on, 'cause
men don't cheat.
I think I hit a nerve about these protests. Look,
Yeah.
if y'all look, y'all ain't gotta explain yourself to me. But even if you is like on the news articles arguing with
You can
these
help in
folks,
other ways.
you
You
can
don't
help
have
in
to go in
other
person.
ways. So I appreciate the physical help and the non-physical help.
Mhm.
I ain't mean to stir no, but it's some of y'all that wasn't doing shit but be the first
And
one.
don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but okay, sorry, moving on.
Mhm.
But yeah, so it is no different.
It's no different because I know white couples where they've been together for 2-3 years and he's an alcoholic beating his wife, but you see the same stuff in the hood with the opposite color.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's really the environment. I'm gonna put it like this: you want to find something different, place yourself somewhere different.
I know that's right.
You get what I'm saying?
If
Like,
you
Surround
gon-
yourself
it's
with different
not-
people.
You
Yeah,
get
the
what I'm
white man
saying?
in here dropping jewels this morning, y'all. Y'all better be
You know what I mean?
listening.
I'm telling you, that
So
character go a long way.
It do
You know
go
what
a
I mean?
long way because it follow you wherever you go. Reputation
real.
is everything, and people don't understand that. That's probably why you're able to mix and move how you move because of your character and your representation. So I appreciate that.
I mean,
too.
it's like like I said, it's like when people say black men don't cheat. Black men cheat, white men cheat, Puerto Rican men
If
cheat.
you got
all
a
fucking men,
you
not
cheat.
all men.
Women
but every
don't
race cheats. Women cheat too.
Black men
There's
don't cheat.
everyone in every.
Niggas cheat.
Oh well, I'm not gonna. I have no comment on that.
So I mean, okay, we'll say this. What I'll say is I do think it will be a difference though, based on where you grew up and where you're from. I will say being with a white man that's from the inner city is gonna be way different than somebody that went to Greece
Mhm.
Arcadia or something like that in the suburbs.
And I can just say, I mean, from my personal experiences, it obviously differs from everybody, but suburban people are kind of corny. Regardless of, now I'm not talking about the urban suburban where like you grew up in the hood, but you went to like a white school, like, Greece Arcadia or whatever, because you still grew up in that.
Yeah.
So you're only like half suburban, but anyone, it's knowing the struggle. And I feel like when people haven't gone through any type of struggle, any type of anything, they're just corny as
Can
a
you
bitch.
say
So it is
I
because
mean-
most of the struggle is some character.
But
building.
yes,
y'all
it
wouldn't
makes-
necessarily
it gives you a
have
whole
been
nother
through the
mentality.
struggle that I have been through or Hakeem have been
Of course.
through. So is that fair to say? Because y'all not corny and y'all not going.
But I've gone through slightly more of a struggle. Like I've had a job since I was 15.
Mm-hmm.
I've paid for my own stuff. My parents have blessed me, love them to death. They've definitely helped me. I cannot stress that.
But it's
enough,
still gonna be
like to the point where
different.
It's a different struggle.
It's very,
but
very
I'm talking about.
yeah.
I didn't have an iPhone when I was 14. I didn't get whatever I wanted. I didn't have to work for, like, I did not have to go to work. My parents didn't give me $50 allowance. I got $10 allowance
Some
a week,
people don't
and I had to buy
people
lunch.
don't even get that.
But I had to buy lunch every week. So I really got $5, and I spent that was snacks and shit.
And I feel like with suburban
it wasn't like
kids,
I
it's
wasn't,
kind of it's a
I wasn't
disconnect.
getting shit. Yeah. So when you got AirPods and an iPad and everything you want, and you ain't got to buy none, your parents buy you all these video games and shit. Like I always had to save up my money and buy something. Like
That's good that your parents.
Of course, there's not a struggle like
a type of
Black American, but
I feel like they're just careless.
I mean, it wasn't even just teaching me. They didn't have that money to just throw at me. You gotta.
No, I get what she's saying. Like I had like white counterparts, and when I went to college, and they was just so reckless on how they.
But
Daddy's credit card.
They can do whatever they want. I'd be like,
bang, bang, bang.
I guess
if they fail a school semester, they don't give a fuck. I'd be like, I can't fuck up. This is my only chance. I'm the first college.
I never had my
parents'
parents' credit card. I was never going and buying whatever at the mall with my parents' money. Never.
But
Can I
life.
say something real quick though? I agree with what she's saying, but I don't really think it's suburb versus hood, right? Because like we said earlier, hood is more of a lifestyle, right? And what I think it is how people react to being privileged. Because you could be privileged and be in the hood. You could be privileged and be in the suburbs. I've been to somebody's house that cost $300,000, and you looking at the outside like, oh, this shit is nice. You walk in, there's no furniture, no nothing, and the only thing they accomplished was to get that house. They struggled to even keep it. You get what I'm saying? So I really feel like it's more the people that are privileged to have the extra, things that really are corny.
I guess what I was trying to say is that a lot of white people think like, oh, well, I grew up poor. Or I grew up, I still had to struggle. So I still understand the struggle when it's different. True. You can be, you're poor, a white person, and you're still privileged over a poor, you know what I'm saying? Black person. So
you
that's
still do have that white privilege.
I was just watching watching the Red Table Talk
struggle
with Jada and Chelsea Handler. She was saying to the point where she realized, okay, I can go into a grocery store and walk out with some shit and nobody stops me.
Oh, let me tell you. So
you will always, like, a white person will always have that. And that's where people get it twisted, where they're like, I don't have white privilege because I had to struggle in my life. It has nothing to do with your personal struggles financially or whatever.
Your skin color is prohibiting you from getting a job, prohibiting
your
you
name,
from going home alive.
Yeah, people judge you on your name. Oh, Daquan, I'm not going to interview him.
That's what I'm saying. So
there's things that we will never, as a white person, experience or know. But there are some white people that are off the board, off the charts, like privileged.
Because me and Timmy was talking the other day, and he was like, you ever just quit when we was doing the COVID shit? And he was like, you ever just click a white to see what they gonna say? I said, I'm not going to, because my name is Naisha. They're gonna look at that like we already know where that's coming from. Where his name is Timothy. You can go either way with that. You know what I'm saying? So Brendan.
I've been trying to. But
we gonna let Hakeem.
The last name.
You might be Muslim.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever. Damn, we got.
So wait, what were the fetishes you said?
We started getting in there. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, ladies, listen up. We got an eligible bachelor here. Okay, you know what I'm saying?
What was the question again?
I said, what was like the different? Because I'm not gonna lie. She said she hopes she win.
So also. I'm
okay.
doing I was trying to figure out a way to do it on the radio.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a $500 giveaway.
What? Can we participate?
Y'all have
nobody in the interview.
Yeah.
Look, I'm like, fuck these folks.
But definitely a $500 giveaway.
Okay.
Y'all hear?
So what's the sweepstakes? How they enter?
That's what I was trying to figure out.
We're gonna figure this out. We're gonna do something special for those that been watching and tuning in. So share
5 Benjamins.
Yeah, if y'all want to win
new bag alert,
y'all gotta share this and like the page. That's the first. That's the first two. We gonna go back.
Share it, like it, and one other stipulation.
Subscribe, all of that.
We gonna pick a winner.
Remember what I told you I had to give you so you can see mercy? I know you better have my money talking about giveaway. I got you. Oh, me now.
Shout out to my best friend.
That's why we broken up now.
So y'all better have my money.
All right. So those that's watching, like the Threeway in the Morning page.
Share it.
And y'all have to share this live, and we gonna pick us a winner. And this is a giveaway, man, right here. I was just talking about you the other day because I was like maybe it was last year, so I can't keep up, but you made a status like, who got some people downtown or whatever, and he really put money on their books. That's some
Are you charitable? Okay.
That's some real neighbor stuff right there. So he good with the giveaways or whatever. But yeah, so I'm not gonna front. Stereotype is about white men is just like y'all love to real freaky in the bedroom. Like
you talking about like Christian Grey?
Yeah, type
Grey?
definitely like booty, anal.
Oh, nah.
Fucking.
That's
You want us to
tough.
tie y'all up and let y'all walk around like a
That's
dog?
I never heard that one.
You
but-
never heard
Yeah,
that?
I ain't heard that.
Oh
But
no,
it
I've
do get
seen somebody
crazy.
out at a bar
Act
with
like a horse.
with a collar and a leash on. The girl was holding the leash and it was on the guy.
Mm-hmm. Remember in the Players Club? Say it black.
It's all fun and games.
I'm black and I'm proud. Some shit.
Shit.
So that's not true. So
Nah.
okay, so we don't have to
I
tie
mean,
y'all up and treat y'all
it's
like
not-
animals.
It's not right. I can't speak for a race. I could speak for me.
Yeah, right.
It's okay.
I do.
So there's different levels. Oh shit. Yeah.
Keep going. There's
You like to
different
get tied up? Oh, damn.
You pleading the fifth right
Yeah,
now?
I'm gonna plead the fifth.
Y'all gotta see the shirt she got
Oh,
on, y'all.
No, I'm just kidding.
That's what's up, Javon.
Oh, whatever. But okay, so yeah, we don't have to treat y'all like animals. That's
Nah.
a good thing to know.
Nah, I would say, there's certain levels to a relationship or a situation that you're in. Shit gets boring. You got to spice it up.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It can't just be drop the pants, wham, bam, 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 and it's done.
Yeah.
You can't just throw that leg up, put her face in the pillow, slap her on the ass, and tell her call you daddy.
Oh.
That shit going, you know what I mean? That shit going to run out.
It's
Now
gonna
you
run
just
out,
like,
you know
"Ooh,
what
that
I'm
sounds
So
good."
I'm not saying
You got to
add toys
compromise for
and
your
nothing,
partner
but-
what they like.
Yeah, exactly. Find something that mediates both of y'all. They got sex games. They got all types of stuff. Make it a little fun.
I
Somebody
think you,
says
I
more
think you
valuable,
also evolve over time,
Yeah.
especially if you really love somebody. Then you're like, okay, maybe I can do this.
I
maybe
love you.
I'll be
And now all of a
also
sudden you eating
But
ass.
don't
comfortable
ask
enough.
me to get on my knees and act like a horse because I'm not doing that shit. I'm telling you, when we used to watch the Cat House and shit, HBO at night back in the day, and you turn some wild shit on and he walking around, why is he a dog and barking and shit like that? And they,
That's that domination.
I will
shit.
see, we see a lot of older
Skipping
white
mental
men. Yeah, a lot of older white men.
Maybe it's because of their age, though. Maybe it's because they've been. Imagine you're 55 and you still trying to fuck, but you're doing the same shit that
Still try to fuck.
you've been doing.
I don't want to act
You
like a
know,
dog.
maybe you're like, well, I haven't done this before, so let's do it. Maybe I'll get a little.
At this
A
point, you
little
just bored.
gallop,
That's
a little.
I bet you act like a horse for your man, for your husband.
Okay,
someday.
so another stereotype is that is pink.
That is not true.
And that's a
my
big
God, I'm
one.
That
about
is
to
not
scream.
That is not true.
I need cooked meat.
No, that is not true.
So it's not true.
It's not true.
Uh-oh, they looking, ladies.
really
It's not
know.
necessarily pink.
I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, it's not.
It's not
no.
always pink. Okay,
No.
we ain't gonna
That's
get all in
porn.
your business.
That's porn.
Okay, so it's not.
No.
Okay.
Let's change that subject.
Yeah, that's kind of.
I mean, I think it
That's
kind of
crazy.
just depends on like your skin tone.
Tone.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Okay, but you would assume that
Everybody's
that's not
pink on
getting
the inside,
tan.
right?
That's true.
Okay.
I guess so. Okay, that's true. But you would figure that don't get a lot of
Sunlight.
sunlight,
Right.
So we thinking about a white hot, like a Vienna sausage.
ew, not white
Like
hot.
an
It's not a
uncooked
white
chicken
hot.
leg? No.
Yeah, something. So okay, so
Yeah.
all right, so it's not necessarily pink, and they don't like to be treated like animals. I learned a lot
I
today.
don't like this conversation.
I've
shit.
learned a lot today about white men, and it don't matter where you from. You know what I'm saying?
I did
It's
too, and I
just
ain't want to.
that's what happens. Shit, we gotta figure out what we gonna do with this giveaway because now everybody tuned in. Like we shared, and like I should have been shared to like
You
the shit.
definitely
Right.
have to
Y'all
follow the Threeway page so
We
you get
gonna-
updates when we go live.
We're gonna look through
That's
the lives.
to win the giveaway.
We're gonna look through the lives.
Just
live
quality
that y'all
content,
got.
y'all.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
BossAtRadio.com. If you want to be a guest, you got some interesting things to talk about. You got a business
Yeah,
to
give us some
promote.
topics.
Please
All
what
of
you want
that.
to hear about.
Stop inboxing me. I want to be on the show. Just because you want to be on
Say
the
you
show,
want to be
gotta
on the
come
show.
with
you
something.
gotta
Yeah.
come with something.
What's your
Come on.
topic?
You know what I'm saying? I
What are you an
appreciate
expert at?
What do you
coming
bring?
out here putting on. You know what I'm saying for the Interracial. I know this was a touchy
Don't come to
subject.
Thanksgiving without a dish. Come on.
Mhm.
No, for real, they wasn't shooting in the gym.
You wasn't
Period.
with me shooting it. Come
But
on.
shout out because we've been evolving too over the last couple months or whatever. I want to be a guest. If you want to be a guest, inbox us. We got room for
You
everybody.
can send us a
We ain't-
message on the Threeway
you
page
know,
or any of
find
us.
people.
Mhm.
If you do music, got a clothing brand, exercise, anything, this platform is for y'all to use our
Just plug it
platforms
in.
too. We local. I
You
appreciate
have
you
your own business.
coming out. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Is there anything else that we want to talk about before we?
Oh! I have a last question. I forgot I wrote it on here.
Last but not least.
Brendan,
Yeah.
do you wear a do rag?
Ooh,
Oh, shit.
silky.
So wait a minute. Let me tell you something, right? So the other day, my boy, I'm like, yo, why does my hair keep sticking up? He's like, bro, you got to lay it down. Right? I'm like, bro, I don't think that's going to work, right? So he hands me a brush. He's like, just keep brushing it, bro.
Nice. Right.
You know what I
keep
mean? He's like, keep brushing it. You go get waves, bro. I'm like, I'm not going to get waves. I'm like, all right, you know what I'm going to do it. I brushed it for like 2 weeks and it just kept standing up, right? So finally he got tired of it. And he went and bought me a silky.
He bought you a silky?
He bought me a silky, and I had to wear it for like 2 days.
Was it staying down though?
It stayed down.
So you think you were a fan of the do-rag? You're not gonna wear this?
Okay, he had the sandstorm. Okay,
I think I was scrolling through your page and I came across a funny ass video that you did. You were in the bathroom and you had the do-rag on. He was like,
oh yeah,
he was like, oh, you see it?
Remember the one time you said you was over where you was at Hudson or somewhere, and the police pulled you over because they thought you was looking for some drugs?
That was on 4th Street.
Oh, you
anything with the number, it gets ghetto.
4th Street over near the public market. Yeah, I was driving home and they were like, I thought they were just being nice. They're like, what brings you over here? Oh, your boyfriend? How do you know your boyfriend? Oh, you met at school? What school you went to? Like, she was drilling me because clearly she was trying to catch me in a lie. Yeah. I didn't know at the time. I was like 17. I was nervous that I was going to get, because I wasn't supposed to be driving after 10. I was nervous I was about to get
in trouble. Call your parents.
Yeah. And then she just, so after all that, oh, your boyfriend, where you meet, blah, blah, blah. Oh, have you ever smoked crack?
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
She went straight to crack.
This cop.
Coke.
Crack is what?
Yeah, she said crack. I mean, I'm on 4th Street. I don't know if they got Coke over there. But she just said, oh, okay. Have you ever smoked crack? And I'm 17. I was like, excuse, do I look like I smoke crack?
It's not a crack.
That's what I wanted to say.
Do you get discriminated against if you in the hood or something? The police ride by, like,
man, listen.
But they should know you enough now.
So wait, no,
they don't.
Listen, like when I say, not to say too much, but when I say I'm like a ghost, like that's how I try to live.
Okay,
you get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like
giving me power moves over here.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm
what's
saying?
not said is always understood.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying when it comes to me. So I've been in situations where I'm just standing on my boy porch talking to him.
Yeah,
and police will ride by and be like, "Hey, you shouldn't be in this area." And I'm like, "What? Why?" And they're like, just discrimination.
Imagine that, because they don't ever ride by me and be like, hey,
you shouldn't be in this
neighborhood. Right, I've never heard no shit like that before.
That's crazy. Bitch, I live here.
You're like, I live.
Like, wow, that's crazy.
I get it
that definitely
get it all the time.
That's audacity.
That definitely.
See, that's some shit that we will never experience.
I get nervous riding around in the car sometimes, like with my boyfriend or with my black friends, because I get nervous, not like for me.
Yeah.
I get nervous for them almost. Right. Or like if a cop's gonna see us and be like, that looks like a drug deal.
No, remember last time we was driving somewhere, it was mad of us and it was just you. I was like, they probably think we kidnapped me, her ass. Yeah, the police just rolled up. I was like, damn.
Are you okay?
Blink twice.
Yeah, they're like,
yeah, blink twice if you need help. Yeah.
No, that shit's fucked up. But I get nervous about like being pulled over or whatever, like when I'm with my boyfriend, because he's automatically gonna be the oh, you're the drug dealer, like what y'all doing together.
Have you met his family yet?
Not yet.
Ooh,
I met his mom.
Oh, well, you met mama. Did you good, girl? That is.
Well, they came and ate at my restaurant, but so I was working. I didn't serve them. So.
Oh, but
it was hey,
yeah,
hey,
how you doing?
They did a hey.
They look.
She said I had the doofy.
Oh, the mama.
Oh, all right, mama.
She didn't say that, but
she do got a doofy,
yo, she
y'all.
threw it back. That's what we used to say. Like 20.
She said. Oh, she got some back on her.
Yeah. I know you get that a lot because you're a white girl with a fat ass. So it's just like,
I guess.
You've been getting that since high school. Liz.
Yeah.
Come on now.
I just live with it.
You just live with it. It don't make you uncomfortable.
When I look through my yearbooks.
That's probably why black girls don't really like
What's Soulja Boy used to say?
Maybe.
Tell them.
I don't even think black girls not like
me. No, I'm not saying they don't like you, but I'm saying if you walk by,
if I got some haters,
you know what I'm saying, and they be like, damn, this bitch ass fatter than
they just behave.
Mine.
When I look through my yearbook and all the signatures, white girl with the big booty, my big booty white bitch. I'm like, oh my god, this is all y'all know me for. This is all y'all like me for.
And then you can't wear that shirt today. I was like, well.
I said, all right.
We need our viewers up.
Shit, I think we talked about a whole lot.
So wait, do we have to get offline? Right
no,
now?
we ain't gotta get offline.
All right, so I got an idea.
Okay.
Right? So I'm gonna write down a number on a piece of paper over there. Okay.
Oh, okay.
On both lives.
On both lives.
Right? So listen, everybody that's on my page, I want y'all to go to the live that's underneath my page so we can see it up on the screen right here.
Yep.
Threeway in the morning page.
The Threeway in the morning.
The Threeway in the morning page.
Yep.
Right. Hold on,
It's got our logo.
Yeah,
it says the Threeway.
No.
In the morning
They can't
banner.
see you at all.
Go to that one, y'all.
First person to guess the number is 1 through what?
1 through 50.
No, that's too easy.
Too easy.
That's $500, scrap. Nah.
1 through 100.
1 through 100.
1 through 100. That's still too easy.
That is
Okay.
not
Right.
easy.
They're gonna get it though.
1
They gon-
1 through
I don't think
250.
they're gonna get it so.
But we don't want it to be too hard.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't want
We
it to
don't
be
want
too hard.
What
No.
if nobody wins?
Right.
Then it's my money.
No.
She wanted for selfish
Okay,
reasons.
so we're gonna do.
All right, 1 through 100.
Mhm.
But you have to post your number on the
Careful.
Threeway in the morning comments.
All right.
Hey.
So-
Yeah,
First
follow.
one.
Oh,
You get what I'm
86.
saying?
We
5.
got an 86
So-
I got the
call.
number. I got the
And
winning
one
number
thing.
right here.
You can only guess once.
One time.
Okay, so not the you trying 10 times
Right.
different numbers.
That's
Like
a free slot.
that's a dub.
You get one free
Yo,
So-
right in time for the
This is
holiday.
$500, y'all.
Ooh,
5
let's go.
Benjamins.
Oh,
we got,
That's
we got a
not a bad
$500
live.
giveaway. Y'all
That's
better
the-
tune in.
This is the P5 money.
All right.
You got it.
Okay, so y'all gotta share this video. Y'all gotta like the three. We going through them Threeway in the morning likes
Yeah.
too. So
Oh, they
go to the
commented too.
page.
All right, y'all.
Follow the page. Follow
So
the
go
page.
to the live underneath my live right now.
Wow, they
Go
are.
to the Threeway.
Wow,
Commenting.
there's so many already. Oh, there's
Oh.
2 people that guessed 45. Cool.
No, it will be the first.
Yeah,
it'll
it's
be
the
the
first
first
one,
one
so-
who gets the right number.
Yep.
Jasmine
Gotta be
Brown.
the right number.
It's 1 through 100.
1 through 100.
1 through
Jasmine
100.
Brown has to reach.
One
Should we
through
make them
100.
like the Boss at Radio page too?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the boss. So y'all gotta
Yeah.
like the Threeway
You
in the
can
morning
only
page.
guess once.
Aquafina, you did twice.
Y'all, this gonna be my money. I don't
She
know
said
what
I'm
y'all
gonna
talking
get something.
about.
Oh my God,
So
I
go
know
to the
Fredo.
live that's on my
Hi,
page
Fredo.
underneath.
How can I pin? It's Boss at Radio too. So I'm gonna have to pin that, or can you post a comment in there? Hakeem.
One thing about Aquafina, she gonna comment.
Aquafina, she went like 10 times.
It's only your first guess.
Do me a favor, write the can you tag the Boss at Radio page in there, Hakeem?
Fredo, what's
I did.
up? How you
Okay.
been since
So
McDonald's
y'all have to
days?
like the Boss at Radio page. You have to like the Threeway in the morning page, and y'all
Mhm.
have to share
We're doing a
this
$500
video.
giveaway.
$500.
$500 giveaway.
Live underneath mine.
The Threeway in the morning.
You have to follow
live.
the Threeway in the morning page. You have to share this live, and you have to comment on
Boss
our
At Radio page.
Threeway on our
Boss At
Threeway
Radio.
live.
If
Go
You
to
have
the
to
website?
comment a number 1 through 100
I mean, you want me to put the website?
to be entered
just
in the
the Boss
$500 giveaway.
A lot of
500.
people on the live said they don't believe white girl got ass. They want to see her ass.
You gotta show them.
Oh, give him up.
Oh, hold on.
Y'all don't think I got ass?
Oh,
Say it.
why
Hold
would
on.
y'all do that?
Hold on.
Turn right, so you gotta turn all the way around. Wait, take the headphones off.
Hold
Oh
on.
my God,
Hold on.
her boyfriend.
Uh-oh.
Look,
Okay.
turn around.
there
Look,
you
that
go.
the
Say
cake.
it.
Not that they hating on the
They
cake.
hating on the cake. They hating on the
They
cake.
hate on the cake.
My boyfriend's gonna kill me. I got some.
A little something. Yeah, you
I'm
gotta wait.
also fat, so.
No, you're not.
No, you not.
Yeah.
Girl.
Just long hair lion.
All right. So we gonna. Well, that was your twerk, because usually she twerk after every
That
show.
wasn't even too
That-
much of a twerk.
that
I don't want to
that
give the
was a-
viewers all
No,
that.
you can't
Go to
give
my
the viewers
page.
all that.
That's on my
Share it.
OnlyFans.
We gonna.
Just kidding. I don't have an OnlyFans.
So whoever, y'all better.
We should
I
be-
told you we had to do 1 through because they
No,
already
that-
repeating number 1
but-
through 1 through 100. All right. We're gonna announce the winner after we, look through all of this or whatever the case may be. BossAtRadio.com.
I got-
Follow the Boss at Radio page. Search it in your type. You know what I'm saying?
And make sure you
Jasmine
follow
said,
this
yeah,
page too
Liv.
while you're here.
Period. You know what I'm
Like that,
saying?
like and follow.
They said not the day you had to prove that you got
I
some
know
ass.
they didn't believe
That's
me.
homegrown. That's homegrown 585
Girl,
ass.
and I don't even work out. I don't know where it came from.
That's
Just-
rice and cabbage.
A
Was
lot
you
of
eating rice and cabbage when you grew up?
No.
Oh, see,
No.
so you
What were
Not
you
really-
eating?
Not really.
You can only comment once.
one Aquafina girl.
Aquafina
Girl.
Aquafina said
Swear
she
to God.
she put every number.
One
Swear to
time,
God.
y'all, and I,
You get
Ooh,
one- the one
Aquafina
number-
can't do it no more.
Your
She went
first
10
number.
times already.
I know we gonna
She
have
went
to.
like 15 times.
Your first number that you
She's still
comment.
going.
She's
Still
still
going.
going. They not this some free free bands right here.
Free
Shout out
bands.
if it wasn't for y'all shout him out. I appreciate you for coming on. We about to go through these likes.
Thanks for doing our
and
first
these shares.
giveaway.
Yeah, no problem.
Right, this is something.
That was
This gotta
I
go.
was at 500. I was like, whoa.
I'm mad because I feel like I should get it because
No,
I
man.
see a lot of repeaters.
shit, I can't answer. I know the number, but nah.
I'm gonna say it again
We got
for
it right
people that
here.
are missed it or tuning in
One
now or
last
whatever.
time.
We're doing a $500 giveaway.
He
I
wrote
see
it
a lot of
down.
repeaters though.
Yeah.
I see a lot of repeaters.
We're gonna go through them. We're gonna go
Yeah.
through them.
And you
I
have
think-
to
I think.
See what you think.
Is there another way we could flip it up to where it gives everybody an equal opportunity since there's a lot of repeaters?
we're gonna have to delete the repeater. I don't know.
Yeah, well, if we see it once, we only gonna.
we only gonna see the first one we see. The
and
first
the rest
one
we
we
gonna
see.
disregard.
The first one we see. That's your first answer.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
She said, I really need help, y'all.
Girl, it's okay. You don't need help, girl, because I'm mad I'm not even a part of this because our show would be on there 50, 80 times too. All right.
I got one person on my live that says 69.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just
but
make
know
sure
what?
you follow the
Why they
page.
came in as soon as the raffle came? Look
I
how they
know.
come in.
Look how y'all flowing in,
Y'all like
huh?
something else.
All right, come on.
Y'all got keep coming.
Oh, okay, he's doing
Jared
the same
wins
number.
the same number.
That's fine.
Ain't that your friend? He can't
Hell
win.
yeah.
He said he
Friend.
wanted to know that number.
Friend, you can't win either.
Shout out my boy Black.
Shout out,
So
boy.
happy
Whoever.
I'm Black.
What's the number? Can I see it?
He said
It's
he
on
wants
this
you to know.
paper.
All right, Jared.
I already saw.
All right.
I'm gonna
All
see.
right.
Let's see. Let's
He wants
see.
you to know 66.
What's the number? Okay. All right. 1 through 100.
They said
all
people
right,
who
Simone.
keep going to comment more than once shouldn't get a chance. It's not far to follow directions.
Oh, she mad.
All right,
Right.
Simone.
She at y'all.
Nah,
Don't
but
be-
seriously,
don't be
make
fighting in the
sure
comments.
you know y'all check out bossfatradio.com. This is where it's live or whatever. He
You know
can't
that's
win.
about-
Nah, if I can't win, you can't win. But
And I
we in
cannot-
this
And
together.
I cannot stress this enough. Follow this page.
Follow the
Like
page.
and
We're gonna
follow.
make sure that y'all shared
Yeah.
the live. We're gonna make sure that
It's
y'all
quality
like that.
content. I swear we know.
You know, we're gonna go back live to announce the winner.
On the page. For anybody that doesn't know, y'all got to go to the live that I shared underneath my live.
Y'all gotta go to Threeway in the morning
Threeway in
and
the
this
morning.
live.
And you got to put it right up on the thingy thing.
The thing you think.
on the thingy thing, the
Yeah.
comments.
If you can show them what this looked like so they can see what actual video that they
To answer Janae, it's 1 through 100.
what's
Right there.
the
That's what it
range
looked
is
like
1
right
through
now.
100.
1 through 100.
I got
He said, he said, fuck that.
well, how can I get part? Shit, he talking about he got 500
You got
for
500
Simone.
you got 500 for you right now.
You got 500 for 9? Shit.
He said, fuck the content.
I turned mine off so then they could go straight to you.
Oh.
Okay, all right.
She said,
Y'all.
I did all that.
$500 giveaway. 3
$500.
things you gotta do, right?
They said I did all that. Shout out to y'all.
3 things
You
you
know
gotta do.
You know them
have
kids
to-
need a bed set.
You have to follow the
Not the
Threeway in
kid.
the morning
Get that mattress
page.
off the floor with this money.
Get it? Come on.
For real.
Y'all gotta like.
And don't go buying a whole bunch of crab legs neither with this money.
You gotta follow the Threeway in the morning page. You have to share this live
Mhm.
of us with our logo behind it, whatever, and you have to comment on that live your number 1 through 100.
Your increased
That's
chances
right.
of winning is if you like the Boss at Radio page.
yes.
As well.
Mm.
Come on
Yeah. Boss at
That's
Radio.
a double raffle.
Y'all can see how it's spelled. Y'all increased chances of winning is if you like the Boss at Radio page as well.
It's
Well,
my
I guess-
money and I want it now.
She said, "Just give me 250."
Somebody said the host sexy as hell. Which one is 3 hosts? We all sexy.
Yeah,
period.
bitch,
We
we
only
all
sexy
sexy.
because we handing out money.
He
in.
got to be talking about you.
He might know. He probably to see your ass.
Oh, yeah, that's
That's
So
all
now
it
they
makes
like,
me say.
You about to get all the inboxes.
That's what Tevin said when he saw the shirt. He was
Somebody
like,
said they
"Oh,
need
no."
extra Christmas money. I
Y'all want
did
that
too,
P5,
y'all.
the RG&E pass to do? Come on.
Yes, Mercy, I got your money.
Hey, swear to God.
Mercy said, "Stop giving away her
Swear to
money."
Hey, ho, we about to call her and put her up
I'm
on
the one
this
giving the 500 and
station
I'll
real
take
quick.
it back.
Matter of fact,
Keep it.
you got a
Invite-
spare phone?
Yeah.
I was like, invite
Call her
her.
and put her on speaker.
can't you
We're going to
invite
ask her some questions.
Wait,
Can't you
Nah.
invite?
I think.
You want me
You
to
can
invite her?
invite
We ain't gonna-
somebody on.
She
I can.
was
You're
with
there,
a
folks.
white
I
guy
can.
for 6 years, 5-6 years, so she can answer some questions.
I know
The
about
white guy
Oh
was
yeah,
him.
about being a black woman.
You know what I'm talking about?
What time y'all
Yeah.
going to announce that I won? Y'all know what? Y'all
So
so
wait, so wait, can Mercy not be pro Black Love?
Yeah, I guess so. I think
Can
that was
Serena, can Serena Williams not be pro
Oh.
Black Love?
Show the camera, y'all.
You
Can
can,
I,
but
can I
it's-
hold it? Can I? Let me show them. Let me show them.
You saw how her eyes
Can I show them?
Her eyes lit the fuck up over this band.
Y'all, this is real. This is real.
Put it back in the roll. Yeah.
This is real. We
show it again.
We giving it out. This is real. This is real.
What 21 Savage said?
Y'all see?
21.
Y'all trying to win this?
3, 4,
yeah,
5.
y'all trying to win.
Y'all trying camera.
Ooh,
there it is.
For real. Y'all thirsty.
Where am I? Hey, you can see me through it.
All right, we finna end this up so we can find the winner.
Telescope.
I've been with my white boyfriend for 4 years. How was that? Do he treat you right? Do he treat you better than Daquan? Because I need to know.
All right,
who wants to win?
What's the win? Put back in the rubber band.
Y'all better stop. That lady that
Here,
was a white man for
show your people.
Right now.
Show your people.
Look. They wanna hear Mercy.
You don't want that.
I want to hear the lady that's been. She can't. She said she lashing right now.
She lying. She lying.
I want to hear that lady that's been with a white man for 6 years.
Tell her she ain't gotta get on camera.
We about to end this live so we can count up and see.
Oh, and it's set up too.
Yeah.
To see who the winner is. But if y'all still want to listen, bossettradio.com. BOSSETTE radio.com. White girl stand up. Let me see that ass.
Oh, okay, it's a girl. I was like, this better not be no man.
She look. Y'all not.
Let Mercy talk. Mad people keep saying it.
She not lying.
Trying to get it.
Can I? Let me see if I can.
Do you want me to add her in?
I might have. Nah, hold on.
No, I can add her.
I might have called her on FaceTime. Ooh, wow, she's showing her ass. Turn around to the back. All right, listen.
Body.
Y'all better stop.
Stop.
She ain't.
I will start twerking.
Oh, she connected.
Just stop.
Yo, the people.
Is that Mercy?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Mercy.
Friend, they said they want to hear your experience being a black woman with a white man. Can you hear? Ooh.
She said, God damn. I appreciate it.
There's some secrets that can't be said.
Oh, Mercy, there's some secret you can't say.
Hello? Yeah, the people want to know how it feel like being with the speaker right here.
You just put it up more towards the front of it.
They want to know. She is lashing. She wasn't lying. Oh, wait. Where's the speaker at? Oh, the speaker's back this way. Hello, friend.
Put it up here, like towards this part.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. There you go. The people want to know real quick, what was it like being a black woman being with a white man?
Like B-Rap said, it's pretty much the same. It just all, boils down to character, how somebody treats you and make you feel.
Okay.
No matter who you date, there's asshole, like y'all mentioned, in every race.
That's a fact.
So it wasn't no different.
It wasn't. All right. Y'all heard it from the woman herself, so y'all can stop bothering me now. They was like, we want to hear.
That's
whatever.
Brendan's ex.
Yep,
Naisha's best friend, Mercy.
Yep. But all right, friend, keep lashing. I see you. Oh,
what it's like being with a white? I wouldn't know.
What was it like
being with a white woman?
Huh? Of course.
Oh,
of
yes,
course.
Mercy.
Shout out to Dolly Lash, my friend in Charlotte, doing her thing. I'm gonna call you. Bye.
Oh, she said she want a white boy so bad, but she's scared.
Forget. All right, the people. We finna go, y'all. We finna go.
All right, we can't find out the winner yet. We have to do our research. Make sure y'all.
We about to look right now.
Let me say one more time the rules. One more time the rules for the $500 giveaway.
Tell it to them.
You have to like and follow. The main thing is follow the Threeway in the Morning page. You have to share the Threeways live.
I feel like I just caught a lick with this.
With our different views and stuff with our logo. And you have to comment on that video your 1 through 100 number to win the $500
and it's
giveaway.
an increased chance of winning if you like the Boss Set Radio page. So we out, y'all. Thanks for the show. Thanks for the support. Check us back in 10 minutes. 10 minutes. We're gonna go live off your page. And we could do that. All right.
We gotta check and shit. So thank you for tuning in always. Saturdays, 11 a.m. 3-way in the morning.
We out.
Always
it's your host. We out.
It's your host. Bye, y'all.
Be breezy.